Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I have a very special unboxing for you. I have a massive Louis Vuitton box to me, but before we begin, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and let's get to it. So let me give you a little bit of a pre-story about how I actually got this item. This item has been on my wish list for the past probably decade or more. I always wanted to own something like this from Louis Vuitton. As you can probably tell by the size of the box, this is a piece of luggage from Louis Vuitton. And so basically I always wanted to have this item, but I never wanted to spend the money, or I never thought it was a priority and so I just let it, procrastinate on buying this item. And I also want to mention the fact that I don't think it's that trendy anymore. For me, it's probably more of a good thing than a bad thing, because I don't want to wear what everyone else is wearing, and I want to have, like a different style and different things. And yeah, so I don't mind the fact that people are actually, I feel like, wearing Louis Vuitton a little bit less and now than, let's say, a couple of years ago. Having said that, it is such a classic piece. It will definitely be always relevant and always very stylish and chic, but let's not ramble too much about it. So I wanted to give you a little pre-story about how I got this item, because it actually went so wrong so fast, and I made so many mistakes while spending so much money on this item that I wanted to share it with you, so that maybe you would avoid doing the same things. And so one day I was having a very good brunch in a Parisian restaurant. And after having one too many cocktails, I decided to just, the time has come and now I'm gonna get this item. And so let's just say I was a tiny bit tipsy, and in that state I decided to go to the Louis Vuitton store, which was right next to the restaurant, right? And so I entered the store, I decided to buy this item, and I started placing a special order. Basically, I decided to spend an extra 1,000 euros on personalizing this item, thinking that at a time it was such a great idea. And so I chose the design, I placed the order, I paid for the order, I sent it into preparation the same day. I came back home after this wonderful shopping spree of mine. I started to clear my head a little bit, and I was rethinking, what have I just done? And so I realized that I came up with the personalization that I didn't like, the style of the personalization that I didn't like, the colors that didn't even go well together, and I spelled my name in the wrong order. So altogether it was just one big disaster for such an amount as well. I went the next day to cancel it. Anyway, without rambling any further, let's unbox the item. So this is the box that it comes in. The box was actually given to me separately, doesn't necessarily have to come with it, and my wonderful kind sales associate at Louis Vuitton that I always go to asked if I wanted to get this box, and I always want to take the box because for me it's storage. This is how I store it. This makes it easier for me to store the item and also to make sure that it's not getting damaged. So this is the box that it came in. Oof. That was a very violent unboxing. Let's do it again. This is the item. This is the item that I got. As you can tell by the size and the shape, it is luggage. And let me show you which one I got. So this is my new Louis Vuitton Horizon travel bag in the size 55, if I'm not mistaken. This is the biggest hand luggage that is allowed on the planes via, if you look at the international standards. And this is what I got it in, the combination that I got it in, which is actually the classic combination, because it also comes in different combination of colors and leather. I've seen one that comes with red pieces of leather here, which is beautiful, but then I read reviews that, for example, it cracks easier. and people are noticing damages that you wouldn't necessarily get. So yeah, this is the bag. I will show you in details now how it looks inside, the compartments that it has, and I guess how it rolls as well. It is pretty heavy, to be honest. This is the one thing that I wish was different. But I guess, no, it is what it is. I guess one should just travel business, right, to just avoid having those weight restrictions that are too low. So this is the built-in lock that it comes with, that you can personalize the numbers. I think the instructions are inside. Now let me show you how exactly it looks like inside and what compartments it has. So on the right you have the deepest compartment with the straps that prevents your things from going everywhere. And on the left you have two zipper compartments, the smaller one and the bigger one that has access to the deepest space. And with the luggage you will receive an instruction, and I also have a tag that I haven't personalized yet. And I know that in the past they used to give this protective pouch, but now they sell it separately for a couple of €100, I think. And this is how the luggage is rolling. So far it is extremely smooth, which I guess you would expect for the price of the piece. And I did inquire at Louis Vuitton what kind of reparations they could potentially do. Let's say if one of the wheels is damaged, they said that they could replace all the wheels, the handles, and the metal part. So this is replaceable, probably expensive, but subject to replacement if damaged. So this is basically my purchase. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this item. If you would have this item, if you would buy this item now. If you would, which combination would you have personally? Would you get a personalization, the one that I absolutely didn't want to have after I realized what I've done and what I created? And by the way, they did mention that personalization would take up to like 4 months to produce, which is very, very long. Let me know in the comments down below if you own a piece of Louis Vuitton luggage, how it's wearing, the wear and tear. I'm very curious to hear your stories and your experience with this. I will let you know, maybe I will give you an update once I will start using the luggage, how it holds up and whether I would purchase it or not, knowing how it wears. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and I'll see you next week.